Yep. Last call. Hello out there in YouTube land. What up, guests? Regulars. Bartender here. And today what we gonna do, we're gonna actually be unboxing the Screamer Echo Edition. Now, technically Screamer comes out today, the physical copy come out today, and I guess the actual launch release comes out today. But my copy actually came earlier yesterday, because it's 1 o'clock in the morning right now. So earlier yesterday. But, of course, the driver, matter of fact, I'll talk about it later. While we got this downloaded. But we're going to unbox this. But we're also going to test to see if the game will play offline, if everything is on the disc. Because I know nowadays a lot of people they actually give out misinformation and they spread lies and stuff, and they talk about that a lot of the games aren't on the disc and stuff like that. So we're going to put that to the test with Screamer, a new game. We're going to see if this game is fully playable without the internet and if the game is fully on the disc. Alright, we need to start putting these rumors to rest. Yes, some games do not play without internet, but some games do. Will this be one of them? We about to find out. So, without further ado, let me open this bad boy up. Let's see what you get with the Echo Edition. So, this was sold by Walmart. I think the only other way you could get the Steelbook is if you get the collector's edition that comes with the car. So here's your slip cover right here. Boom, right there. And this is your Steelbook. And this is the back of the Steelbook. So pretty much, it looks like it's every crew that you can play with. The front part of it has 3 crews, and the back part has the other 2 crews. So I don't know if that means that the people in the front are more important than the people in the back, or if the people in the back are more important than the people in the front. But alright, we're about to open the Echo Edition. Let's see what we get. So inside, alright, so we have the Lost Screamer story right here. So cover that up so y'all can't see that. I might actually claim that. I don't know yet. You got the game. And you have the inside of the Steelbook. So nothing crazy fancy with the Steelbook. Alright, so what we are about to do, we are about to go online. Just so y'all can see that we're online. And then we're going to go offline. Just so y'all know that we're offline. So we're online right now. So say I'm able to go into matchmaking mode or whatever, like boom. Alright, we're gonna exit that. Go to the front and we're going to go offline now. So let's see, network. Alright, and let's turn the internet off. So now we should not be able to, boom, network connection lost. So we're going to take Screamer now, and we're going to see if this game will actually play offline, if the game is fully on the disc. So put this in. And it's a spinning boy. That boy is a spinning in there. There we go. So we got that. Copy. And right now it is downloading. All right. So if the game is fully on the disc, we should be able to play it once it's finished completing. That means now any updates or anything we won't have, but we will have the actual full game or whatever, just without the updates. So if you want the updates and stuff like that, that means that you will have to connect to the internet and get the updates. But all we care about right now is the preservation of this game and making sure that it's fully on the disc, making sure you're not getting a key card like how Nintendo like to do this generation for some reason with a lot of their games, or like normally like your Ubisoft games, anything from Microsoft these days like Call of Duty. Now those games are normally not on the disc, but when it comes to majority of the games that come out and release, like even Resident Evil Requiem is fully on the disc. It's just a lot of people nowadays they just tend to believe that you don't own anything, and it's the reason why physical is so important. But back to the story earlier about this, right? So I was so excited because I was thinking that I was going to actually get this game at least by like 2 o'clock, right? Because I had to be to work at 5. So I'm thinking like, well, at least your boy gonna get the game at like 2 o'clock. I'm gonna be able to do this unboxing right now and be able to play the game a little bit before I go to work. But what did you know? The FedEx driver took his damn sweet time and got here. I think he ended up getting here. I got a message saying I think it was like 7 or whatever. So I was well at work. And I'm like, well, damn, it kind of defeats the purpose of me getting the game a day early. When you bring it so late, by the time I get off of work, it's going to be the next day anyway. And that just pissed me off, right? So I was thinking leaving a note, just a troll. Like, you could have had 50, but looked like you missed me, right? Like I was thinking about like actually putting that in the mailbox. Like you could have had 50, but you look like you just missed me, bitch. But anyway, got the game now. Really looking forward to this game. This is one of my more anticipated games, only because I'm not the biggest racing fan, but I grew up on racers, and I would say back then I was more into racing games. Like you was constantly getting stuff like the Need for Speed Undergrounds. You had like the Burnouts. My favorite racer of all time is Blur, because it kind of took like a Mario Kart formula but put it in more of like adult racing style. And so Blur to this day is my favorite racer of all time. And now I'm a lot more selective with the racers that I do play. Like right now, if you was to ask me what's my favorite racer of like modern gaming, it's probably Mario Kart, right? Like and then the closest thing to sim racing would probably be something like maybe like a Forza Horizon or something like that. But I don't even put too much time into like a Forza Horizon. Only racer I really put a lot of time into is Mario Kart these days or whatever. And I'm hoping that this game right here kind of scratch that itch or whatever. Even Ridge Racer back in the day. Like I remember when I first got my 360, one of the first games that I had, I can't remember exactly what Ridge Racer it was, like the title, but I remember whatever Ridge Racer it was like the launch title of the Xbox 360. So it was like that Ridge Racer. I don't know if it was just called Ridge Racer, if it had a number to it, but I just remember I had a Madden, I had Ridge Racer, I had Condemned, I had Perfect Dark. Madden, Ridge Racer, Condemned, Perfect Dark, Rumble Roses XXX. But But X X X. No, it was two X's. It was two X's. I just added the third one. But yeah, those was my titles for the Xbox 360. Like I always had a racer that I played, but it was just back then there was a lot more racers that I was into. And now modern day, I don't know, man. Racers just don't hit the same. So I'm hoping that Screamer actually do deliver the aesthetics of this game, the art style, just what I've seen gameplay wise. It looks like it kind of got like an item system, but then it got some fighting game elements. So I'm looking forward to that, and hopefully this game fully it is fully on the disc. I'm hoping that this game is fully on the disc. But yeah, man, like I don't know, man. Y'all comment below. What's your favorite racer of all time? Like I said, mine's is Blur. I love Blur, and I don't think nothing is gonna ever top Blur for me. I'm just looking for something to come close. These days, I just need something to come close. If we ever get a Blur 2, oh my god. Now, and maybe this game will surprise me. Maybe this game will end up being my favorite racer. I don't know, but I definitely hope that this is a game that I actually put a lot of time into and don't just drop this game. Also, this had came. I know y'all probably seen this. I was going to I might still do like a review on it. I haven't watched the 4K Blu-ray yet, but I have seen this movie when it came out. Like I saw it in the movies. I want to say it was either early this year or it was late last year, but I do remember seeing this in the movies or whatever. But this came today. Yo, I would no. Damn, I said this came today. This came yesterday. Not. This came the day before yesterday. But yeah, like I'm actually looking forward to rewatching this or whatever. You got two of the baddest white girls that was in Hollywood in the same movie or whatever. And yeah, looking forward to seeing this again. It's Sydney Sweeney. Oh my gosh. If you know, you know. But now it looks like our game is done. Download it. And we're going to check to see if this actually plays. So, without further ado, let's see. Looking good so far. Because this is my first time actually seeing all of this, I'm gonna let this rock. Because this is new to me. I've been keeping away from this game because I didn't want nothing to be ruined, especially knowing that it got a story mode, which I really appreciate. Alright, let's see. Proceeding to access Screamer, you agreed to the... Okay. So. Oh, communication error with PlayStation Network has occurred. Oh my god, hold on. Alright, that don't matter. That don't matter. It didn't matter. Cutscene subtitles on. Good shit. So that's the agreement that you have to agree to if you bought it digital. If you bought it digital, that's the agreement pretty much letting you know that you don't own the shit. Because I have the physical, I could just bypass that, don't even have to worry about that shit, and we could like get to the game. Story focus, balance. Okay, let me know in the comment section, when you play a game, do you go for easy, hard, or normal? First playthrough for me, all the time, I have to do normal. Because I feel like that's the way that they envision you to play the game. Like, that's how they want it. Like, that's how they intended the game to be played or whatever. Like, I feel like easy, you know, like, hey, they like, yo, bro, we want to, you know, we ain't intended our game to be, we ain't intending our game to be played, you know, on this cupcake level. But if this is what you want to do, cool. And if you like playing on hard for your first time, they probably like, yo, hey bro, we don't like being dominated. We not submissive. So they didn't intend for it to be hard, and they ain't intend for it to be easy. So, you know, cupcake level and submissive level. They didn't intend it. They wanted a balanced difficulty, a normal difficulty. So that's what we gonna roll with. Okay, damn. Fuck it up. Shit. Okay. Damn. Okay, let me see who my main character is probably gonna be. Let me see. Maybe her, the one who just flashed past. Maybe. Are they gonna show the names? Sale wala wala gala wala 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 gala. There we go. There we go. Yeah, the girl right there in the blonde with the white and orange and the blue or whatever, but she got the blonde hair, like her.
What would Anaconda Corps care about winning some racing tournament anyway? Sure, a cash prize is nothing to them.
Okay, I am going to skip this. I'm going to skip this part and start a new. I just want to make sure I can drive around. And there we go. Shit. Okay. How we doing? What we doing? What we doing here? What am I supposed to be doing here? How the fuck am I supposed to be driving? Okay. Keep drifting. How the fuck do I drift? Oh, thank you. Accelerate R2. Okay. Use brakes L2. Steer. Oh. That. Oh, yeah, okay, that. Oh, this kind of got Ridge Racer vibes. Okay. Damn. Okay, hold on, wait. Okay. Alright, I'm gonna exit out of this though because I don't want anything to be saved because I want to go back and start the story from scratch. So you can do multiplayer, not online of course. Online it should tell us yeah, right? So because we're offline right now. Split screen. Boom. So okay, cool. Alright, so we can do split screen offline. So everything is pretty much good to go. The tournament, let's see. Make sure tournament mode ready to go. So yes, y'all, the game is fully playable offline. You get the full game on the disc. So this is a thumbs up. We don't have to take a shot. I should have mentioned that earlier. If this game wasn't on the disc, I was going to take a shot of some tequila, and I'm not the biggest tequila person or whatever, so that would have been very effective. But you don't have to take a shot right now. So let's call, and we out, y'all. Deuces.